but you got in 2005, I think it was, which was the next season after you lost the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
You got thrown out of the opening game before the game even started. What the hell? You got ejected before the game even started. What happened?
Man, trying to defend one of my guys, I was trying to defend one of my guys. It escalated, and no punches were even thrown. I mean, I think they went overboard with the ejections. I definitely didn't throw a punch. I think what happened, remember the year before is when Pittsburgh and I think Cleveland had got into it before the game.
Uh-huh.
Right? They got into it before the game, and then the NFL was really cracking down on that. And I think the commissioner was at the game too. So now the referees, you got the commissioner at the game, and I guess they were trying to make a statement or whatever, but trying to defend one of my guys, and they actually implemented a rule after that where the warm-up, they moved the warm-up sides more away from each other.
Uh-huh.
So there's a 10-yard gray area where you can't go in. And we was warming up close to their DBs, their defensive backs, and they ran on our side or we ran on their side catching the football from one of the linebackers coaches. And the Honey Jones started jawing at one of the guys. And you know, you're in game mode, man. When you're in game mode, it's a different mentality, you know. And then you see one of the guys over there, there's really nobody controlling pregame, right? When you're in the game and you start jawing back and forth or pushing and shoving, the referees jump in right away. Boom, separate you, blowing the whistles. Over there, there's nobody policing us. So now there's nobody to break you up, you know. So it kind of escalated, man, and it was tough, man. It happened, Howard. It happened so fast. Jumping up and down, everybody's talking trash. And Andy walks up to me and said, "Hey," he just leaned over really calm, was like, "Hey, they just kick you out the game." So the way he said it wasn't believable. I said, "Huh?" He said, "Yeah, they just kick you out the game." For that? So we go in the locker room, man, and you know, Andy has he's talking to the team. "Hey, man, you know what they're saying over there right now? They just got your big dog kicked out the game. They're saying they're going to run the ball down your throat." And you remember Mike LaBenjo, right?
Yep.
He said, "LaBenjo, this your time. This your time to prove to everybody and show up for your team." Basically what he was saying. So Brian Dawkins looks at me. He said, "Oh, we through?" He looked at me and said, "Oh, we in trouble," like that, right? So